Hello everybody and welcome back, I'm CK2 and this is the Fury of the Norse campaign. We are waging glorious holy war against the remaining Catholics of England. Going to take a huge swathe of land up here in the north. We're going to assault our way through their tribes, smash their armies and drive them before us, taking prisoners only to almost immediately execute them. Oh! Yes! I will antagonize the Frog of Mercia. Of course, we're at war with him. My work with him is done. We can become his bitter rival. Excellent. Which means I can duel him when we're at peace. We must remember to do that. We're trying to exterminate the of Mercia family. Which appears a little bugged, but there you go. Yep, murder him. We should probably take him prisoner. Anyone that's not landed, I'm just going to murder. We got 55 prisoners. Goodness gracious me. What bloodlines do we currently have? Let me find a bloodline. What bloodlines do we currently have? We've got Ragnar Lodbrok, which is like a custom one. We've got this one, which is from winning lots of offensive wars. So we don't have the one that's just from killing 30 people. We should get that one. It seems very thematically appropriate for this series to have the bloodline of the mass murderer. Songs will be sung of this day. You were in the thick of the battle, and your tally of slain enemy soldiers was impressive. Had impressed even the most grizzled sergeants. Hell yes. Songs will be sung of this day. Love that pop-up. It's very cool. Alright, we've got all the war score we're going to get from battles. Let's go siege down some of this area. And obviously, very, very low losses because it's tribal. And it's got terrible, terrible fort walls. To the arrest, or to the... I always send him to the plot. Almost every time. There's 100%. Yoink. Boom. Look at that. We just created one powerful vassal. Now you know what we're going to do? Immediately plot against that vassal. Well, first we might do this one, but we could probably do those simultaneously, honestly. We won't need that many people to deal with the guy overseas. Send 2,000 men down here, 2,000 there. Re-establish the fleet rally point. The feet rally point. Get these guys raised up. Okay. Because no way I'm letting him own this holding. So we're going to plot to revoke that immediately and weaken him a bit. It's probably not enough, but let's just check. 78%. That was a big war. Nice. Now we just need a little bit more off Brittany. When's our truce with Brittany up? 4 years? It's a bit long. Could I kill you? Oh, hang on. Do I have a truce with you? Because you were a second participant. How do I tell? I go here. I don't think I do. I think... no, I do. I do. But you get... you don't get a truce with all members of the war, just the primary participant. So we have a truce with you, but he's got minus 43 combat skill, and we have a glorious 126. So duel! Come at me. The spineless, rough cripple. He does only have one leg. Did I give you that? I can do that repeatedly. There should really be a cooldown on that. Honestly, that was too easy. You win the duel. We get merciless. He dies. Boom. No more truce. And now he's Norse. What? Your son was Norse. So the way I see it, we spoke to his son. And we were like, hey, your father isn't long for this world. Do you want to be on the winning side or the losing side? Do you want to be my vassal by any chance? Yes, he does. Boom. And that's how you vassalize Mercia. You kill the king, and the rest of the place is just like, oh god, please don't hurt us, and becomes our subject. Excellent. Alright, so we now have enough to form the empire. Why haven't they got the ambition to form an empire? I thought you just had to have 5,000 prestige. Maybe you have to be over a certain age. Anyway, in which case I'll go back to grooming in a... Wait, right-click something? What did it say? I can't cancel it yet. You will all struggle. Struggle is love. Struggle is life. Alright, you... What are you doing? Why can I imprison you? He's not plotting. Try to imprison him, since he's acted dishonorably towards me. How'd you act dishonorably towards me? Did you murder your wife? No, I murdered your wife. Both your concubines are in my jail. What did you do to me? I don't remember. He's my half-brother? Ah, right, okay. He probably had Cornwall at one point. We should release his concubines so that he starts having kids again and growing the dynasty. And here, I know I killed your old wife, but have have a new one. Who should we give him? A lusty giant. Yeah, we need to breed some giants so they can staff our armies. That'd be excellent. Some of you go here. So we can form a kingdom right now, but I'm going to do this plotting first, just because I want to... sorry, not a kingdom, an empire. I want to do this plotting first, just so I can... what is going on? Oh, right, yeah, they're really, really upset with us. The defensive pact is becoming sizable. But they never aggressively declare on you defensive pacts, unlike EU4. So they're not like an imminent threat. It's just if we do something. And of course, war it is. Surprise, I was prepared for this war. And I have men standing in your capital. So there we go. That's it's quite the uprising, but instantly put down. Good. Die. Okay. Glorious. How much total combat skill are we up to now? Battlefield sacrifice is giving us 35. Excellent. Do we have any rivals? No rivals. No rival of mine survives. And you know, you just willingly became my vassal? Yeah, that's great and all, but I am going to have to kill you anyway. Because there are other Norse people in your... Sorry, other Christian people in your line. I can't plot to kill you because this plot can't actually be cancelled once it's ongoing. Your marshal wants you to make this lady a commander. Very well. Absolutely. She is a badass shield maiden. And of my dynasty. Any badass shield maiden of my dynasty gets to be made a commander. No problem. Use a favor to join factions. What are you factioning about? Do you want to make this prince the king? Are you kidding? Look at this man. He's a weakling. He's got a sympathy for Christian religions. What are you talking about? Don't talk such rot. So I should have sent all the men over. Betrothed can marry. That doesn't look right. They're not match. It's not matrilineal. Why would I do that? Why would I ever do that? No. Break betrothal. Break betrothal. You need to get married matrilineally, so we can have many, 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 many members of our glorious dynasty. We will breed warriors. Fine. Marry the depressed guy. That'll be okay. So we can create the empire. Oh, excuse me, we can't because we're at war. Oh, yes, I need to hold 2 kingdom titles. So we need to form a kingdom first. Fair enough. We can make it a bit weird and make the kingdom that we form. Oh, you're in my dynasty as well. Nice. When did we do that? Or did that happen normally? Wait, wasn't that just in my realm? Would you like to be my vassal, sir? No. We probably can't form this. Oh, we probably. Well, maybe we can actually. Let's have a look. Just quickly hop over here. Can't quite. We create control 5? 2? Oh, right. These 2 don't count as controlled by us. So if we just did a little war over here, just a little baby war, we might be able to form the Kingdom of Denmark and have that controlled by us. There's a little outpost over here. All right, well done. You did very well. You tried your best. We revoke one of your counties. And excuse me, you're not in jail, but you are a traitor, which means I can immediately revoke your other one. So, yoink, got your county. I accept. Of course he does. Got men standing in his realm. It would be kind of suicidal of him not to accept. Although he was suicidal last time too, so yeah, that doesn't stop them. Next plot. You. Good man. It's weird. Choose plot. Sorry, no, wrong one. Choose plot. Plot to kill. But there are other plots we can do against him, right? I can revoke this thing. Excuse me, can't I? Oh, maybe he gave it to someone. No, it's directly owned by him. So what are we trying to revoke specifically? Tottenham, right? Yeah. Give me Tottenham. No? I can't do that, apparently. But I can probably find some other way to plot against him. So let's just check. Am I right that it doesn't show you all the plots you can do against someone? So we can definitely plot against him to revoke. And it doesn't show up here. The only one that shows up here is kill. But I can definitely plot to revoke stuff from it. Okay. Well, I was kind of banking on being able to plot against you. Oh, we can plot against Mercia already. We could do that. People aren't so on board, though, because they're Catholics. That's enough, though. 80% is all you need. I don't want to plot against Lothian. Where does Lothian have that he shouldn't? Ah, right, up here. He's got Lewis, Skye, and... No, what's this one? I should know. I was just there. Is it no? Colonsay is Cole Tyree. Maybe it is Colonsay. I can't remember. Well, if we can't plot too easily to get those guys, we might as well stand down the levies and grant out this land over here. Oh, I stood those guys down at sea. Oh well. So any? Yes, you are still unlanded. So congratulations, my half brother, with a claim to my kingdom. This will be good. You can have this county. And who do we give this one to? There's no one in our dynasty we can give it to, so we'll just load up the man filter. Find a mighty, mighty man, preferably young, and in their prime. Invite them to court. My vassal has been studying the principles of the Jewish faith. He becomes Jewish. What? And I became bitter rivals. What? There is a lack of discipline in my ranks. This mayor has become my bitter rival. Dishonorable duel? What are you talking about? Oh god, did all my vassals dislike me for that duel against that guy? Yeah, lots of people don't like me because I did a dishonorable duel. I guess that's dueling someone far below your level. I don't remember seeing that before. That's interesting. Kent is very mad with me because we revoked his county. His title, sorry. So we should probably antagonize him and kill him. But he's a member of my dynasty. Wife looks a bit old. Yeah, 30. A 30-year-old possessed wife. Interesting. We could kill him. So his son, my cousin, would inherit. I don't know. I think he'll probably be okay. He's got 10 intrigue. That's a little worrying. Any known plots that worry me? No, not right now. We are on auto stop. Give me the ambition to form a dynasty. No! Why not? Don't really understand. Okay. Once a child reaches 12 years, you may right-click on their portrait and choose the introduce to realm thing. Doesn't that come up? Is that no longer a decision? I guess it is. Can you only right-click on them at that point? No, we can still see the requirements. Okay. Weird. Well, I guess we will... I don't know. Introducing to realm usually just ends up giving favors to people I don't want to have favors. Anyway, give me that guy arriving in my court, please. Thank you. Welcome to the court, you quick, lustful man. You can have this county. And you obvious man who's going to plot against me with your 2 intrigue. But you're chaste and possibly dying, so that's fine. Have the Earldom of Gilland. We can now appoint a new commander. Darn, we buried one of our commanders under him. Oh well. Hopefully not one of the really good ones. Oh, this guy's cool. He's got lots of morale defense, lots of morale damage. Absolutely. Jarl, my spy master. Excellent. So do we have enough to create Denmark? No, not quite. Need control 51%, control you control 50. Oh, come on. So we could take a bit more up here. But I don't know really, we're not supposed to be expanding over here, are we? But really, we should expand over here and then release Denmark, right? As a independent nation of our dynasty. Although he'd probably like instantly convert to Catholicism, because the Norse seem like really into converting to Catholicism at the moment with the mass conversion mechanics. So maybe we don't do that. I don't know. We'll hold on to it for now because we need to control the holy site, which is right here, and so that should be fine. Okay, back to administering the home front. We're going to need to create another kingdom. So, congratulations, Ireland. You are a pain to manage with your lots of small counties. So, who over here is of my dynasty? We not have anyone in our dynasty over in Ireland? Really? No one. Oh, this is a matrilineal marriage, though. So, Dublin. Is it called Dublin right now? Diffin. Close enough. You are attacking in a conquest, which it looks like you might win, but you're just kind of siege racing. You are going to become King of Ireland, and then your children, your firstborn, will be of my dynasty. Glorious. So, congratulations, Ireland, you exist. Boom. I think you have to hold the kingdom titles personally to create the... Oh god, I was about to grant it to him before I created the empire. Do not do that. The Empire of Britannica! Welcome to the world. Glorious. The Empire of Britannica, so excuse me, that name is not right. There we go. Slightly darker hue on the color. We get the badass dragons on our shield, our heraldry on the map, which is always nice. We get the cool little portrait there. Marvelous. Okay, so what shall we call the Empire of Britannica? Let me open Google. We could call it the Empire of the Danelaw, or British Isles in Norse. That could be good. Okay, Bretland Sejar. Isn't Sejar Isles, as in this place up here called Sudrejar? Means like Kingdom of the Isles, or the Islands, or the Outer Islands, or something like that. Bretland Sejar just sounds so ripe for me mispronouncing it. So of course that's what we should do. No, I had a really good suggestion. Or was that for the Swedish campaign? I feel like I got a really good suggestion for what we should call it. Alright, I'm going to leave it as the Empire Britannica, and I'm going to go and hunt through my comment sections, because I thought I got a really, really good suggestion for what we should call it. But I will look into that in between episodes. But for now, we are an Emperor, hell yes, which means we can grant King tier titles out. So congratulations, your war is suddenly going to start going a lot better, because you're now a king. Congratulations, King Carl of Ireland, heir of my dynasty. Bye-bye, King Carl of Ireland, heir of my dynasty. No, we should let this guy be of age first. So he's now going to wage war on all of these other guys around here. So, like, this guy, for example. Well, mostly this guy, by the looks of things. To try and consolidate his realm. And hopefully he'll succeed. We could give him a little nudge. Good lord, he doesn't want good big gifts, does he? That's the other thing I totally forgot to do since Holy Fury came out. We should absolutely have created... We have a sword from heaven? What? I don't remember that. We must have captured it off someone. We should be crafting ourselves a glorious set of armor and, you know, a crown and all this good stuff. So, as soon as I finish wrapping up, we're going to go on a massive looting spree, and we're going to create some truly spectacular pieces of armor. You should absolutely swear fealty to me right now, by the way. He does have land down here, but his capital is de jure mine, so I think he might just kind of accept the inevitable. Svithshod has land over here. That is unacceptable. And he's not in the defensive pact against me, so we could... Oh, he is. We could declare war on the Norse pact, right? The Norse defensive pact right now. They might not come against us. We'll see. The reason was not at peace, not like can't be in a defensive pact, right? Yeah, it must be at peace. Okay. So we should do some raiding. I don't really want to fight a defensive pact right now. Got a lot of vassal levies. Right, we should create the Kingdom of Scotland as well. If anyone has any name suggestions for Scotland and Ireland, by the way, they can be historical names or just cool, wacky names. I don't mind. Oh, right, the Kingdom of Scotland exists. So we're going to need to usurp it instead. You. Do we want to fight the Christian pact right now? That seems a little extreme. Hungary, West Francia, Aquitaine. Maybe we build up some wealth first by raiding. Yeah, so let's do some absolute mad raiding right now. Let's just get like everyone. Okay, you lot, marshal down here. Let the boats do automatically. You're alright. He's not alright, he's dead, but still, quieten down. Speaking of quieting down, good, another siren. We now have another advisor slot because we are an emperor. Jarl of Jovick. It's surprisingly difficult to say. Of my dynasty. He's not very good, so sure, you can be an advisor. Got any other mad people? The Marshal is dead pleased with us, but no longer a powerful vassal. We can't dismiss him because he used a favour to get appointed. Fair enough. Should maybe dismiss our Chancellor, but don't really have any other good guys. You would be an okay steward. How's the steward at... yeah, okay, that works. Sorry, Chancellor man, you're fired. The Jarl of Galloway is the new guy here. Is he the one we just gave that area up there? Yeah. So we would like to... I can duel him? Why can I duel him? Because I have a strong claim on the county, maybe? No, why can I duel him? He's not my rival. Because he's my foe, I guess? Yeah, of course we're going to duel him. He's got 1 combat skill. Is this... Maybe this is to take this county, because it's rightfully ours. Spinus Full has refused. No, I disagree. Actually, he accepted. The Waldensian heresy. It was easy. Awesome. He fidgeted awkwardly with his weapon, his face growing paler. He started running away from me. Okay, but he keeps the... He still owns the baronry. Why can't I plot to revoke that baronry? Maybe it's only counties you can plot to revoke? I thought... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I revoke it, I have de jure on it? No, I can only revoke his Jarldom. That's very strange. Don't really understand that. Your family line might have to die out in order to accomplish this. So, I'm going to duel you again. I think we can't because we recently dueled, but I think this might go on the dynasty shit list, as it were. Anyway, in the next episode, we're going to go on some mad looting. We're going to burn and pillage across Europe as we have not yet. Well, in this series, or since Holy Fury came out, which is going to be great fun. We're going to do huge damage to the basically entire European coast and gather up vast sums of wealth and pour them into perhaps building a lovely suit of armor and new weapon and a crown and a scepter and all this great stuff. And also, we're going to maybe save up enough money to hire some mercenaries ready to then fight this rather large defensive pact. What are we at? We're at 55, which means all defensive pacts of other religious groups band together. Okay, but not our religious group, which means the pagans won't join against us. So the only people that will join remain the same. It's just the Christians. Cool. Well, until next time, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.